created two different routes, one for doctor routes and one for appointment routes. The functionality that I have implemented in this particular assignment is that I have created a route that will get me list of all doctors, the another route that will get me a detailed view of one of the doctor, and one of the appointment route that I have made, through which we can book an appointment, and another appointment route that I have made, through which we can get the number of appointments a doctor has already assigned or already taken. So this is my index page. As you can see, like I have imported the express mongoose body parser for JSON, and I have imported doctor routes and appointment routes same way. Then I have connected my database MongoDB database, and then I have used doctor routes and appointment routes. Along with that, I am also listing this on port 3000. So I'll just show you my database. So this is my database as of now. So if we do a collection and I'll do a refresh on this, and you will see like I have nothing on me as of now, my database. So this is all through. So this is empty database. So I'll send a bogus data of 50 doctors so that I can perform different types of operations on this. So if we see routes, if we see a doctor route, so I have created two routes. One is the appointment route, one is the doctor route. So if you see in the appointment route, I have two different requested. One is router.get request. This particular thing in the appointment route, that this will give me all the appointment of this doctor, all the appointment that this doctor has accepted so far. So this will give me the list of all those appointments, and router.post will help me to create the appointment. So I have made two different controllers, two files in the controller, one for the create appointment, one for the get appointment for doctors. So this is the working of the appointment routers. The another route is the doctor routes. So I also have two routes in it. Both is the get route. So this first route, router.get/doctor, will help me get the list of all doctors, and the router.get/doctor/id will help me get the list. It will help me get the detailed view of one of the doctor with this id. Okay, let's check the functionality, the controllers of both of these two routers. So I have like this function that I have written, that is get all doctors. What it will do, it will call for doctor.find, as I have not provided anything in the find function. So it will get everything that is there with this doctor on the database, and it will throw in a JSON format. So respond.json in doctors. Otherwise it will give me an error if it is having some difficulty, and give me a status code of 500. Otherwise get doctor details. For getting one doctor details, like let's say we want to get one doctor, so what it will do, it will try to get the id, and through that id it will search on the database if this doctor exists. So let's say if this doctor does not exist in the database, it will say doctor does not exist. So in order, like you want to get a details of a doctor that is not on the database, so how will you get that? So you will not get that. That's simple. And that doctor does not found. Otherwise, otherwise you will get the response from the database if you encounter some error in the file, like during the process, so you will get the respected error. So in the controllers, I also explained the controllers, appointment controller. So we have two routes, two files for the controllers as well, which is implementing two different functionalities. So the first functionality is get appointment for doctor. So what will happen, like if we call this particular function, it will get me the list of all appointments a doctor has. So let's say a doctor 1 has 3 appointments. So if you call this function, it will get me every appointments with the patient name and the time. Okay, so what will happen, so it will get an id and it will check. So if doctor exists, So if doctor exists, that's fine, this will not execute it. If does not, it will say okay, the selected doctor does not exist. So I have also tried to manage the edge cases as well, like if doctor doesn't exist in the database, you will not be able to book the appointment. Otherwise it will go and it will find this doctor with this doctor ID, and then it will give you appointment with total the details of the appointments and the total appointments this doctor will have. So this is what you will get. So total appointments and the total appointment this doctor has already accepted, and its number as well. So it is 4, it is 5. This is what it will give. The other one is the create appointment functionality. So create appointment functionality will help you to create the appointment. So what it will do, first it will get first it will get the doctor ID, and then it will get the patient name and appointment time and request.body and all. And then what it will do, so it will do const, like let's say existing doctor. So let's say if the doctor exists, if the doctor already exists, so if it exists, so what it will do, it will say if it does not exist. So if it is not, if does not exist, so say that the selected doctor doesn't exist, it will simply say for the time being I have set the maximum appointment a doctor can take is 5. So if it is 5, so what it will do, if it is existing, if it is existing, what it will do, it will try to get the total number of appointment doctor already has. So this is the array of objects, this is the array of objects. So it will get the total documents it has, and if it exceeds the maximum appointment per doctor, so it will say doctor has reached the maximum appointment. And the other functionality that I have done is if it is Sunday, so if it is Sunday, so I have used this dot get day functionality, inbuilt functionality of JavaScript. So let's say how it is implemented. So 0 is assigned with Sunday, 1 is assigned with Monday, 2 is assigned with Tuesday or something like that. So this new date slash appointment time that the user will give, dot get day, will give me the days of the week. If it is 0 means it is Sunday. So if it is Sunday, so I'll throw like doctors does not work on Sunday. Otherwise what I can do is I can simply save these details in the database. Once it is saved, I will say okay, new appointment dot save, and then I'll throw a 201 status code with appointment booked successfully, appointment booked successfully. So this is the whole code base. Now I'll try to just give you a simple tour of how it works in the Thundercloud. I'll test all these APIs. So in the doctor routes, I have also created another slash doctor slash seat. So what it does, like it will create a bogus data of 50 doctors. So if I call this function, if I call this post function, it will create a bogus data of 50 doctors. So it will push everything in the database. Initially I show you my database is empty. Now let's say what happens if I call this slash doctor slash seed. Okay, so slash doctor slash seed, what will happen? So this is a post request that I have done. I have created a post request. Let's click send. Now it has created the bogus data of 50 doctors. Let's check in the database. Let's check in the data. Now initially it was empty. Now let's click. Now it has created a doctor. Okay, doctor, and it has created all the bogus data of, let's say okay, this is 20. I forget, like okay, we can make this to 50 as well, no problem, it's just a for loop. So this is like the data, all the data of doctors. Okay, fine. Now once we have got the doctor all the data of the doctors on our database, my next task is to check http localhost slash doctors. My next task is to check the slash doctors. So this will give me all the list of the doctor that is on my database. Okay, sorry, this can't be a post request, this need to be a get request slash doctor, because we are requesting data on from the database. So here we go. So we have got all the list of doctors whatever was in my database. So let's say let's pick some doctor. Let's say we pick a doctor 6. We pick a doctor 6, and then we do a control C. So copy the ID of the doctor, and we add one route, if you can remember, like we add slash doctor slash ID. So we do a get request on slash doctor slash id, and if we send this request, we are supposed to get this doctor, the details of this doctor. Okay, now we have got the details of this doctor. Fine, that's okay. Let's try to book the appointment slash appointment. I'm doing a get request. So slash doctor slash id slash appointment get request will get you the total number of appointment this doctor has already booked. This doctor has already accepted. So get request of this. So total number of appointment, he has 0. He has nothing. Let's try to make a post request, and we'll do a body, and we'll try to put some data. So I have one small data for this. Yeah, so let's put some data. So I have one schema that takes doctor id, patient name, and appointment date, and I'll put this doctor id. So I'll put this doctor id here. So this particular patient, let's say John Doe, want to book an appointment with this doctor on this particular date. Let's make a post request. I'll do a send. Appointment created successfully with doctor this, patient name this, appointment date and time slash 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 and something. Let's try to see whether this doctor has got those appointments embedded in his list or not. So we'll do a get request. So get request will help me get the list of all the appointment that doctor has already accepted. So let's send it. So now we have got one appointment with this doctor, and the patient name is John Doe, and the appointment time is this, and total appointment is 1. Okay, fine. Let's make a post request. Let's make a post request five times, and then we'll try to exceed and see what happens. Before that, let's check for the Sunday criteria. Okay, let's say what is our next Sunday. So the next Sunday is Saturday, Sunday, 8th of October. Okay, so let's put 8th of October. If you put 08 and if you send post, it said that doctor does not work on Sunday. So my route, like whatever the functionality that I try to implement, it is working. Okay, let's try to do this on 7. Okay, 7. Now we are trying to book up appointment with this doctor on day 7th of October. 7th of October is Saturday. Yes, the appointment booked successfully, and if we see the total number of appointment, it has increased to number 2. Now again, let's book the maximum. What is the maximum threshold that this doctor can take is 5 initially. So let's say now this is 3, now this is 4, now this is 5, and let's try to get. So we'll see like the total patient. So the total appointment you can see is 5. Now according to my calculation, it should not accept more appointments. So let's do a post request on this particular doctor, and let's try to see whether it will accept or not. So we'll send. Okay, it said ke error, doctor has reached the maximum appointment allowed. So doctor has only, like, doctor has this capacity to take 5. So doctor has reached the maximum capacity. So doctor will not take the upcoming appointments, because doctor has reached the maximum threshold of that day. So let's say this is where I have hosted it. Okay, this is where I have hosted it. So I'll just copy this link in the Google form, that the form that I have received, and if you go directly here and you try to paste it, okay, you try to paste it, you will get nothing, because the base URL that I have decided is slash doctors. So if you do a slash doctors, it should give me a list of all doctors. Okay, the free version is a bit slow. Okay, yeah, this is working. Slash doctors, doctors. Okay, fine. Okay, now you can see we have got the list of all the doctors. Let's pick some random doctor. Let's say we are trying to get the details of the doctor that is at 20. So let's book it. Okay, let's take. So now in the URL section of the dot onrender.com slash doctors we were at, and then we'll do a slash, and then we'll give this ID and we'll do a enter. Now see, we have got the doctor 20. Now let's say we want to book an appointment with this doctor. Okay, like we want to see, not the book, we want to see like how many appointments he has. So we'll simply do a appointment appointments, and like it should give me empty or total number of appointments is 0, because the appointment that we booked was with the doctor with this ID. Okay, so now we'll try to access this on our website. So let's take it here, and we want to book with this ID. We want to see actually how many appointments he has, and we do a enter. Okay, as you can see, total number of appointments that we have is 5, and the total appointments that we have is listed here with the ID, doctor name, patient name, and appointment time. I have also attached the GitHub. This is the public GitHub link. I have created this repo, and I have also explained like what slash doctors is a get file. So it will retrieve all doctor slash ID. It will get like the individual doctor slash ID slash appointment with a get request will get all the appointments, and slash doctor slash ID slash appointment with post will get you everything. So that is there. So I think I have explained everything in detail. I have tested the whole API with this thunder client. I have also shown you this thing on the live server that I have hosted, and I've also shown you this GitHub repo, and I hope